Hello and welcome to Daily Reflection with Aneel Aranha. Today is the 8th of September 2019. We're going to reflect on Luke 14:25 to 33. Now large crowds were traveling with Jesus, and he turned and said to them, "Whoever comes to me and does not hate father and mother, wife and children, brothers and sisters, yes, and even life itself, cannot be my disciple. Whoever does not carry the cross and follow me cannot be my disciple. For which of you, intending to build a tower, does not first sit down and estimate the cost to see whether he has enough to complete it? Otherwise, when he has laid a foundation and is not able to finish, all who see it will begin to ridicule him, saying, 'This fellow began to build and was not able to finish.' Or what king, going out to wage war against another king, will not sit down first and consider whether he is able with 10,000 to oppose the one who comes against him with 20,000? If he cannot, then, while the other is still far away, he sends a delegation and asks for the terms of peace. So therefore, none of you can become my disciple if you do not give up all your possessions." The gospel of the Lord. I don't think a lot of people know how radical Jesus was, because I don't think a lot of people know Jesus. For many, he is just this plastic figure hanging on a cross because some bad people killed him for some unknown reason. For others, he is this man with a sorrowful expression looking at us with benign eyes. And it's not just the unbelievers I'm talking about. Many Christians don't know Jesus either. So how does one get to know him? By reading the Gospels and by paying close attention to the things that Jesus says without glossing over them. Jesus wasn't full of saccharine sweetness as we might like to imagine him to be. Yes, he was compassionate, tender, loving, and all of that, but he was also a firebrand, a revolutionary who said the most radical things anyone had ever heard. He contradicted just about everything anyone believed in and propounded a way of life that was completely unheard of. Consider the Beatitudes, for instance. Blessed are the poor, blessed are the meek, blessed are those who mourn, blessed are the persecuted. Really? Yeah, really. And then his advice to those who are slapped: turn the other cheek, he says, and let them slap that too. Really? Yes, again, really. Or his advice to those who would sue you to take your shirt: give them your coat as well. Really? Yes, really. Or consider the things he says in this passage we're reflecting upon today. You can't follow me unless you hate everybody, including yourself, he says. You can't follow me unless you carry your cross. A little later in the same chapter, he says, you can't follow me unless you leave everything you have. Really? Yes, really. You didn't know this? So who is the Jesus you are following? Do you really know him? Do you really know why you are following him? And if you're following him, then why are you not walking in his footsteps? Discover the real Jesus. Pick up your Bibles and read the Gospels. This time, keep a yellow marker pen at hand. Highlight everything that Jesus says and see if it doesn't shake you to the core of your being. And then decide if you really want to follow him. Simultaneously, watch the Gospel according to St. Matthew by Pier Paolo Pasolini. It was made in 1964. It is in black and white. It is 2 hours and 24 minutes long and is in Italian. But watch it to change your mindset about Jesus. You will find one with English subtitles on YouTube. And get radical. Today we celebrate the feast of the Nativity of Mary. She was as radical as her son. And as we celebrate it, I ask you to get as radical as her. And by the way, it's my wife's birthday, so happy birthday, Glenn. God bless you.